Welcome to Ynetnews Global Studios here at the show, the Brand Tech Summit, together with the Brand Academy. My name is Lirone Glikman from the Human Factor. We do global personal branding amplification services, and I'm so excited to be here with the host, Samit. How are you, Chen?
I'm good.
So Chen Guter, apart from being a global marketing leader, she's the VP Brand Marketing at AppsFlyer.
Correct.
So tell us, how has the conference been so far? It's
Wow.
almost less than a half to go.
It is. It has been amazing. I'm actually pumped to be here today, and we have the best audience of marketers and brand leaders and CMOs and VP marketing, which are the best people in the industry, to be honest, the most colorful and fun.
Creativity. We talked with some of them already. So tell me, what insights stood out for you the most today?
Stood out. I think when we talk about brand, especially in the arena of B2B SaaS and industry, it's very interesting to see how everyone already knows that brand is so important, but no one still invests in it sufficient advertising funds. And it's a huge conflict, right? Because if brand is so important, it's an engine for growth, then why do companies only do performance marketing and not invest advertising money in brand? And when you look at the data, then 95% of your audience today are not really ready to buy the product. So essentially, your marketing should only target 5% of people that are actually willing to buy at the moment. So for the rest of the 95%, performance marketing won't work. You need to build your brand perception with them. You need to build awareness. You need to start building an emotional connection with them so that when they enter the category, when they decide that they need whatever software, they will think about you. You will be the brand that is most remembered. And I think this is what we tried to talk about today a lot. We had some amazing speakers here, and I think it makes sense that for the audience that this is what they need to do. The problem is when you speak to founders, when you speak to management, when you speak to the board, this is where marketers and brand people find it hard to explain why you need to invest in brand and really get these funds.
Paradox here. Like on the one hand, you know that you need it. On the other hand, you're not willing to put in the cash. And that's a very important point you mentioned here. Now, you are a very experienced marketeer. You worked with Lucia before, AppsFlyer and other companies. What do you think? What generate the most significant results from your standpoint?
It's hard to give one answer, right? But if we're talking about brand marketing, one thing you didn't mention is that I started my career with a decade, 10 years in Procter & Gamble. They basically invented advertising and consumer, right? And the one thing you learn as a very young brand manager at P&G is that you need to invest in brand and in share of voice in order to grow market share. And this is, it's kind of even a rule of thumb, a law that everyone follows. But as soon as you transition into B2B, it's like it doesn't exist. But recently, the LinkedIn B2B Institute found and created a research and published that this rule also stands in B2B. And not only it stands, even the ROI on brand investment is higher in B2B versus in B2C. So if there is one message I want to give here to founders, to boards, to management, is that it might be that at the beginning of a startup, if you have this amazing product market fit, you don't feel the need to invest in brand. But as soon as you grow, it's something that you have to dedicate funds and people to do.
Definitely, and it's amazing that you've been in so many phases of marketing and eras. You said P&G, and obviously now with the AI, you've seen so much. So do you have any specific tip around AI and branding before we finish?
The thing about AI is that it made us all more efficient. It gave us amazing tools to be more creative. It gave us a skill set that we didn't necessarily have within the marketing department, and that's amazing because it really enables creativity. The one thing we need to be cautious of is not to lose the authentic heart of the brand, the actual values that we want to convey.
Yeah.
And this is what I try to do with my team.
So thank you so much for sharing it, and good luck with that. Chen Guter, Global Marketing Leader and VP Brand Marketing at AppsFlyer. Enjoy the rest of the conference, and I'm so excited to hear from you as well.
Same here. Thanks very much.